booted away to start the game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So the Boston College Eagles offense will have the football first. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Let's take an overall view of Boston College. For programs at this level, they are regularly fighting off the big school for diamonds in the rough. But it looks as if they won this battle with the commitment from the three-star receiver, Jesse.
He just thought he had better opportunities on and off the field here at this program. He's going to get a lot of chances to make plays early. With his talent, expect him to start right away. And if I'm the offensive coordinator, I'm going to be trying to find ways to get this three-star the ball.
Boston College lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, and just like that, they'll have to give it up. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. And after that performance last week, Jesse, it'll be interesting to see if they can get the big tight end as involved as he was a week ago.
He really did. He was good out in the field. He was good down near the red zone. He's a matchup problem that you know this quarterback is going to be trying to find early in this game. The defense has to have a plan for him, David. It'll be interesting to see how they try to defend him.
And that's the problem. It's so hard when your best playmaker is a tight end to plan for him, because how you treat him is everything, and they can still run the football with him, and they can still throw it to him. And he's just a nightmare matchup, and you want to slow him down, like make some of those easy touches a little bit harder for him, but you know he's going to get hits.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Canes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Caught over the middle. It's Punga. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The give on the counter. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Off the play fake. Hit as he throws. Touchdown, Miami! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone, because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. To the air, it's Moses. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Guys, let's talk about Boston College for a minute. There are a lot of schools facing the hill they climb. You have to work the portal. But don't sleep on the high school recruiting either, David. They got a good 3-star running back just this past week.
Yeah, and
Here comes the rush, and they've got him wrapped up at the 28. Boston College wants to play fast. Gives it to the back on the draw. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. He'll go back to work and punt it away for the 2nd time. Cradles it at the 35. What a return there. Found a little running room and put his team in great position. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
So now it's 2nd and long. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
After that flag, they spot the ball inside the 20. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Slings it downfield. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. He just couldn't hold his water long enough in the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Canes have it with a 1st and goal. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Bust through behind his pad. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back. Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Meredith. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Boston College right back to the line. Power football with the run. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender.
Great job by the offense, understanding where the sticks are. And look, they got the 1st down, and they're like, all right, let's crank this tempo up now. We got 1st down. Let's go fast.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Got him downfield. Lots of running room. The 20. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Boston College!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Off the play fake on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Hurricanes are facing 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. Back to pass, it's Dyer. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Hurtado. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Got it in the middle. It's Ponga. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They're in their own territory, but they are undeterred. 4th and inches, and they'll go for it. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I think we're going to see more and more of this in college football. It used to be that if it was 4th and inches and you're on your own side of the field, you automatically punt. But I like that play call there. With their offensive line and their ability to run the football, just go out and get it and keep the drive alive.
Firing to the right, complete. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38. The Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll send the back in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Right back to the well. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. The play action fake. Using his legs to buy some time. Caught on the outside. It's Chubb. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. They're going back to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. To the air, it's Dyer. Going for 6. Touchdown, Hurricane! Fitted in the window for the score. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
It took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on 2nd down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks in a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a 3rd down.
Boston College will send out the punt team. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking downfield on first down. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. And the Canes moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw. It's Dyer. Buys a little time with his feet. Fires to the big fella. Several defenders there to get him on the ground.
Well, a nice completion there, finding the tight end. And what's so beautiful about that is while they didn't get the first, they were able to pick up enough yards now to make the third down manageable, really putting this offense in a good position.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Makes the grab deep. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season, you might be an All-American. I know times have changed.
Trying to get behind the defense. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. Oh, the attempt is no good. Missed the field goal, but still a 2-touchdown lead at 14. Boston College ready to kick things off and start the second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I
unleashes one deep. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
And that's going to be a tough throw for the quarterback to make, right? He's right-handed. He's rolling to his left, and that throw is going way down the field. So he's not going to be able to get all the velocity he wants. He didn't have the accuracy either, and that's a bad combination, and that's a big part of why that ball was intercepted.
Got enough for the first down. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking downfield, it's Moses. Unloads to the right. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Touchdown, Boston College. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll try to answer. Rumbles ahead for a pickup of 5 to the 29.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
And sometimes you see great shooters, and they get on fire, and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
And they can't make the connection on third down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up fourth down, they only have a one-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want.
Big man has it. It's a first down and more. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. The Canes come to the line with a new set of downs. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
This quarterback, man, looks like he's playing angry right now. He did not like that interception he threw the last time out on the field. You could see on the sidelines, guys, he could not wait to get back out there. And that time, it was like he was running mad. I don't even know if he really wanted to throw that ball. He just wanted to take off, scramble, go get the first down.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Dropping back, it's Dyer. The throw. Snagged out of the air. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. 2nd down coming up. Back to pass. Complete to the left. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. They go back to work in the final period of this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Caught near the sticks. It's Chubb. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Offside. Defense.
And you got to focus, right? The first thing you're looking at as a defensive lineman, the first thing you understand is the ball starts with a snap count. I have to line up, see the ball. When the ball moves, I move. I know it's simple, but...
Trying to rumble in. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. And the Hurricanes want to crank the tempo. Trying to slam in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Canes. They tack on another score, and how about the way this team has responded to a loss and now about to move to 9-1. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop. We're in great shape, so the offense definitely taking care of their business.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great top 25 matchup. Ohio State is currently ahead in this one, but they're not exactly putting the Buckeye leaves on those helmets just yet. This is a tight one in Columbus. They're up by a field goal over Iowa. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Dropping back, it's Moses. Fires to the middle. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Snagged in the middle. It's Hodge. It's a seam wide open. Touchdown, Eagles. And here they come, almost all the way back.
And how nice nice is it to have a playmaker like that I can get the ball out of my hands right to him and say, all right, dude, you got jets, you can fly, catch the slant, make some people miss, outrun some angles, and get all the way to the end zone.
He'll take the return, try to get better field position. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Finds the tight end. Turning it on. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hurricanes just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing, you need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Makes the tackle at the 23-yard line. Give him 10 yards and enough for the first down. And the Canes look to keep this drive humming. From the shotgun, the inside give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Gets the back moving. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. You got to believe they just want to run it, take care of the football, and keep that clock moving on 2nd and 9. They're working that left side.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
And the Canes are threatening in the red zone. Back to throw, it's Dyer. He's got it still on his feet. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out. Calls his own number. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Miami! They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score, go up by 2 possessions, nail, meet, coffin. Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. DB's right up on the receivers. Going right to work up top. He's got an open man. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Got out of trouble and throws. He's got the back of the middle. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Got his man on the right. Just what they'd hoped for on 3rd down as they've got a first at the 32. Boston College wants to play fast. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. Quickly complete. Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. All business.